Hello students, welcome back. This is chapter 9, Psychology in Sports, part 2. Up to the part 1, I have discussed more than 50% and some small part is remaining. So, I would like to cover all the question and important topics in this part 2. So, let us start first of all with this part 2 topic, uh, long answer. Here you can see the question, participation in exercise program for a long time helps to develop physiologically, sociologically and psychologically individual in the society. Justify. Participation in exercise program for a long time helps to develop physiologically, psychologically and sociologically individual in the society. Justified. So, for the justification of this question, I would like to describe the answer. Exercise is any bodily activity that enhances or maintains physical fitness or overall health and wellness. Some of the examples of this given, some of the benefits of the exercise are given, like physiological benefit. I have already discussed some physiological, psychological benefits, sociological benefits are there. So, one by one I would like to explain all this. Physiological benefits, these are for improving the working of the various systems such as cardiovascular system, cardiac output and stroke volume increased, elasticity of blood arteries increased, normal blood pressure, heart rate per minute decreased. Next point, respiratory system. In the respiratory system, minimum volume and tidal volume increased, respiratory rate per minute decreased, vital capacity and total lung capacity increased. Next point, muscular system, size of the muscles increased, storage capacity of the muscle increased and maintain muscle tone. Now, psychological benefits, there are several psychological benefits are there, like number A, stress and anxiety. Like stress and anxiety level. Participation in exercise release good hormone in our body which helps to reduce the stress and anxiety or tension level. Number 2, personality. Participation in exercise promote all the dimension of personality such as physical, mental, social and emotional. So, this dimension will be improved. Intelligence of intelligence and memory. Participating in exercise has good effect on working on the nervous system which helps to increase the level of intelligence and memory. Next point, recreation. Participation in exercise is one good source of recreation, so helpful to recover from the mental fatigue. Group behavior. Participation in exercise is helpful to improve the group behaviors, as all the people are doing the exercise in groups, so group behaviors will be increased. Health and fitness related benefits, helpful to prevent diseases like cancer, coronary heart disease, diabetes, etc. Helpful to improve the components of the physical fitness such as strength, speed, flexibility, endurance, etc. Helpful to improve the components of the health related fitness such as muscular strength, cardiovascular endurance, body compositions, etc. Helpful to maintain the healthy weight. Now, some questions have been given, like elucidate any three reasons of exercise, define exercise adherence, write any two psychological, physiological benefits of exercise, write any three Psychological and physiological benefits of exercise, elucidate exercise adherence, write any 4 health related benefits of the exercise. So here next point is strength. Next point is strategies for enhancing adherence to exercise. Strategies for enhancing adherence to exercise are the methods which are used to enhance the consistent participation of the people in exercise program. Number of the people in the exercise will be increased if there is a proper adherence. So adherence should be there. Strategies, which strategies for the are there for enhancing or increasing the adherence to exercise, like discussion, like external motivation, suitable environment, a realistic plan, make exercise interesting, challenging and enjoyable. Next, social support, positive self, int- int- intensity motivation for the lifelong fitness, encourage exercise with others, and time and money. All these are given, all these are very helpful for increasing the number of people in the exercise. Here one as MCQ question is given, methods which are used to enhance participation of the people in exercise program is known as strategies. So strategy is there. Now some long question given, a 5 marks question, explain any 5 strategies which are used to enhance adherence to exercise, which things. So I have already given it in the tabular form, the last page, and all these are given here with proper explanation. Like discussion, first point discussion, these things, which things are there. Here in this question it is asked that which are the factors that attracts the attention of the people in a sports program. So number one, discussion. With the discussion on the benefit of the exercise, adherence to exercise can be increased or improved. Next, external motivation. With the help of positive reinforcement as praise, prize, record, such as the exercise, exercise can be improved. Suitable environment. At the time of the exercise training program, suitable environment should be provided. If environment is with the latest facilities, it will to improve the adherence to exercise. A realistic plan. Planning and goal setting should be realistic goal setting. So planning and goal setting here, goal setting should be according to the capacity of the athlete, such as type of planning and goal setting improve the adherence to exercise. Now is social support from the family, support from the family, support from the school and support from the society is very helpful to enhance the adherence to exercise. Now exercise with other company of exercise partner improve the adherence of exercise. Obviously many people when exercise together, obviously there would be improvement in the adherence or technique of the exercise. Make exercise interesting, challengeable, enjoyable. Exercise plan should be interesting, it should be repeated daily, it should be challengeable and enjoyable. Intrinsic motivation from the inside, like intrinsic motivation from the motivation of for good health and good fitness is helpful to promote exercise adherence. Time and money, sufficient availability of the money and availability of the time helpful to promote exercise adherence. Now the point aggression that would be discussed here. explain any five in detail. Aggression, it is what is called aggression. It is very important for your exam also. Aggression, what does it mean? What does it mean by aggression? It is a physical or verbal behavior. Sometimes it is our physical behavior, sometimes it is our verbal or oral behavior which is directed towards others for achieving your goal, that is harming the others or hurting the others. That is done by the aggression. Aggression is generally a verbal or physical activity that is only for aiming at harming the others for getting the goal, proper goal. Types of aggression is given like hostile aggression, instrumental aggression and aggressive behavior. Hostile aggression or the reactive aggression is given, number 1. Number 2, instrumental or challenged aggression, and last is aggressive behavior, that is behavior aggression. In the next page I will discuss it elaborately. Next point is given, ways of controlling aggression. Ways of controlling aggression. There are several ways for controlling aggression is given in the tabular form, like phrase for in the proper way it is given, arranged. Praise for the non-aggressive behaviors. Remove clues which might evoke aggression. Next, teach cognitive strategies such as imagination, self talk. Teach stress management and relaxation technique. Next point, provide positive reinforcement when a player control aggression. Emphasis on the importance of the events, not on the winning. One player aggression led the team down. Practice penalize athlete who persist on their aggressive behavior. Last one is coach behavior should be calm and quiet. The term aggression refers to the range of behaviors that can result in both physical and psychological harm to yourself. Sometimes your physical harm, sometimes your psychological harm will be done, mental problem, so others or objects in the environment. This type of behavior the centers on the harming another person either physically or mentally. So aggression always harms physically or mentally. So concept, what is the concept of aggression? The concept of aggression is important to nursing, because further knowledge of aggression can be helped to generate a better theoretical model to drive more effective and intervention and prevention approaches. Psychologists have given different views related to the aggression. As per the instinct theory, what does the instinct theory say? Instinct theory says aggression is an inbuilt emotion. It is remaining within ourselves in human being. But social learning theory, uh, in human being, social learning theory, it is acquired. But social learning theory is defining it. It is acquired. It is not already existing in our body, but it is acquired by somebody else. Frustration theory, what does the frustration theory say? Pointed out that out pointed out that frustration is the cause of the aggression. Somebody is telling that frustration is the cause of aggression. Now the 1 marks MCQ is given, like behavior carried out with the intention of harming other person is known as, which type of answer will be there? Number A, stress. Number B, motivation. Number C, aggression. Number D, tension. So aggression will be the answer. Next point, Any physical behavior intentionally aimed to injure other is known as hostile aggression. Next point, unintentional physical harm is known as instrumental aggression. Next question, verbal behavior which harm the living being is also known as assertive aggression. Now the long question, write the meaning and the concept of the aggression, describe the types of the aggression in the sports. First of all, meaning of aggression, the physical, any physical or verbal behavior that is intended to harm another either physically or psychologically, intentionally or unintentionally. So here different points are physically, psychologically, intentionally or unintentionally. Sometimes somebody is harming others. Concept of the concept of this aggression. Different psychologists have given different meaning to the term aggression as per instructed theory. As per the instinct theory, aggression is an inbuilt emotion in the human being. As per social learning theory, what does the social learning theory say? According to social learning theory, it is acquired, not by inbuilt. And frustration theory is telling that out of frustration aggression is coming out. There are three types of aggression in sports. There are three types of aggression in sports. You can see hostile aggression, instrumental aggression, and assertive aggression. Hostile aggression, it is a physical behavior which is aiming to physical injure the living being intentionally is known as hostile aggression. In hostile aggression, you know students, there is intention is there, proper intention. With intention, somebody is aimed at and somebody is harmed. Instrumental aggression, that is unintentionally. It is unintentionally any physical behavior which is aimed to achieve high performance but unintentionally physically harm to a living being is known as instrumental aggression. But assertive aggression, any verbal behavior under the rules and regulation of the sport which is used to harm psychological to living being is living being. Actually, it is a verbal behavior that harms somebody else. In the next page, some MCQ questions, some extra questions are given. So I'd like to discuss here only MCQ questions, and that is the last page and the last portion of this chapter. Here endomorphic, mesomorphic, ectomorphic and introvert, these are options given in the left hand side and right hand side. Round body, thin body, self-centered and muscular. So options are like endomorphic. Endomorphic is matching with the just side by side parallel round body. Mesomorphic is matching with muscular body, and ectomorphic is thin body, and introvert is matching with self-centered. Next question, verbal behavior which is used to harm the opponent. It is known to you very well because last page it was done, like aggressive. So assertive aggression, number A option, assertive aggression. Now the chapter 9 has been over. I will come in the next video with the new chapter, that is chapter 10. Till then, goodbye to all of you.